They really
I
do.
agree. I enjoy, like I've been telling you, I've been watching the Fat Joe and Jada podcast.
Right.
And I love the interaction, the facial expressions. Like I never thought that Jada was the way he is, Jada Kiss. He just seems such like a relaxed, laid back, fun individual. You see him in the music videos, the portrayal is with the locks is like
He's
this,
mad serious.
yeah, like I'll kill you, I'll take your lunch money kind of guy. But he seems
No, he's
so
a clown.
chill. Yeah.
He's a clown.
And I love his voice. Like it's just like so chill. It's just a chill like individual. That's how I'm explaining it. Where Fat Joe, we've seen him so many times on TV.
That's true.
And we're kind of used to him. He's kind of a bad luck charm for the Yankees. So, we're tired of him. But to see, yeah, freaking performing all the way up, and we lost the World Series.
Cooked. Yeah.
So yeah, and then there was the time that he was at the Garden, and you guys lost the one day that he was there. It is like bad luck charm, Fat Joe.
He's the New York Drake, bro.
Yeah. So it just, you never thought you would see those two guys together. So it's cool to watch.
But
so
it
that's
works.
what I'm saying. Yeah.
There's a couple podcasts now that I started watching. I started watching the Carmelo Anthony one.
That one's kind of older now, right? It's like 2 years in.
Yeah, it's been there a while, but like I feel like it's just started to get its legs.
Yeah. But what's weird about that one is that I like Melo. The problem is it's the other guy. I forgot his name. He had a podcast. He had a podcast with somebody else, and
with
they were
Andrew Schultz.
They were doing great. And it just, I don't know what happened. Like,
well, he switched. He did what you did. He went to like the WWE side. Like he went more to like sportscasting type stuff.
Oh, got it.
And that wasn't like, because he was part of Flagrant, which they started off as a sports podcast.
Yeah.
They went more comedy route. He was like, I'm gonna stay with the sports, so he boogied off.
Got it.
Which makes sense.
Yeah.
Because now he got a podcast with Melo.
Yeah.
What more sports can you do?
So that's the thing. I think with us, seeing it, like, we're explaining watching rather than hearing. Sometimes I would, before in the past, I would listen to Joe Rogan, and I'm like, I want to see what they're laughing or what the expression is. So I'd rather watch than listen. It's just
plus
the
those
way
moments
I like to
of silence where like we make a face at each other.
Yeah, how
you don't get that on the audio. Now it's just awkward. You're like, why are they so quiet for?
But that's what radio's always been. And I listen to sports radio, but if I have the opportunity to watch it rather than listening to it. So that's something that I do. I used to have satellite radio, I think it's called, or XM radio in my car.
XM, yeah, it's satellite radio. Yeah.
Yeah, so you are able to listen to like
you
first
pay that yearly.
No, they gave me like a 6 months free whenever I get a lease or whatever. So it's like a promotional thing. But no, I didn't pay it.
You never pay for anything, bro.
No, the XM radio is so expensive. I just listen to a regular ESPN radio or the Fan, whatever, New York sports radio. The thing is, when I would listen to First Take, like let's say I'm on a break and I'm just driving somewhere and I'm listening to First Take, I'm like, man, this is not as fun as like watching it. You're seeing statistics and you're seeing the number. It's just better visually. So I think, I don't know if we continue doing audio or we just stay, both.
I think
audio
we do
and video.
just because it's not really much of like.
Yeah, it isn't.
But hey, post, have fun.
Yeah,
just in case.
Just in case.
But
yeah,
isn't it wild though how media, like podcasts have kind of just taken over everything? Like I feel like a lot of shows now just feel like a podcast.
Yeah, for the most part.
Like even what happened with the TNT crew with Shaq and
yeah.
That was basically a podcast, and now they're probably gonna have their own show because they're no longer tied in with TNT.
Well, because they got bought by ESPN, so yeah.
Exactly. So, but everything feels like a lot of stuff feels like a podcast when it's just people actually just talking, and it works.
Well, this is the thing. If you think about it, in the 90s, right, there was no such thing as podcasts. Everything is, if you want to get on the radio, you want your voice heard, you need to be on the radio. The radio was king. And when Sirius XM came out, it was a big deal because this was a place where you can talk whatever you want to talk. There's less commercials. And Howard Stern
no regulations.
He was the guy
Howard
that built that up. Yeah. But
now
remember, you had the video and now the audio together, and it's like there's no more censoring or anything like that.
And now it's kind of switched where like streaming and podcasting
is like the new radio TV.
If you get on that, hey, your new album hits. You get on Kai's stream, you get on Aiden's stream. Oh,
you're gonna
who's
have
this person?
600,000 people watching you. That what promotion you're gonna get?
Exactly. So it's wild how it changed from radio mostly. Cause
Yeah.
back in the day, I remember when I was making music, it was like, yo, you got to get on High 97, you got to get on this.
That was a big deal. Even as a DJ, you want to get known, you gotta get on the radio.
You don't even care about Hot 97 anymore, bro.
Not even, because I remember when I was DJing in like 2007, the birth or the growth of internet radio was a thing. So there wasn't much of like, again, podcast wasn't a thing. 2006, 2007. It was create a website, promote your website, and now people can listen to you for free with no commercials, playing any song you want. I created an internet radio station back in the day, and that's exactly what I did. I would promote it on MySpace and Facebook and be like, yo, catch me at this time. I'm going to be live DJing from my bedroom. Like, you wouldn't even see it. And then I started implementing a webcam, and, you know, you had a webcam at like 480p, and you see me DJ.
The nasty pixels.
Yeah. I mean, but that was it. That was the thing. Now...
Just like this on a nasty camera.
But now it's you know, you can stream anywhere. You can stream on Facebook, Instagram, you know, any social media,
everything,
TikTok,
everything, literally everything.
Twitch, X, everything. You can literally stream
Instagram.
on everything. Yeah. Before it wasn't like
social
that.
Media, Twitter.
Yeah.
Like,
before it was like, I think it was called Periscope, where you were able to stream live.
Oh, Periscope was the one.
Yeah.
You're correct.
Yeah, Periscope.
It was Periscope, and what was the other one? Oh my god, I forgot the name of it. There was another one where people used to put their music videos on and everything. You could live stream on that as well.
I remember Meerkat was one.
Vivo.
You know, not Ovu. Ovu's like
no,
Skype.
no, not Uvu. You're talking about Uvu.
Yeah, it's like Skype.
Vivo, where everybody used to put their music videos on. You used to be able to do that there as well,
okay.
music wise.
I'm trying to think. I don't remember. Maybe if I.
Because don't you remember that one time? At one point, every music video had the Vivo.
Yes. Okay, yes, I remember that. Yes.
For some reason,
and that's where they would drop it. But you had to add a subscription for that at some point.
Yes, but that was another one where you can,
and that you were getting higher quality too.
Yourself.
Like YouTube, you could put videos, but it was like limited. Vivo, you paid and you had higher quality videos. Yes, you're right.
That's how people took you serious.
Yeah. No, you're right. It's all evolution in media. You know what I mean? And now we're at a point, like you said, like we could just go right on our phone, and anyone who's following us, they're gonna get alerted that we're live, whether we're on our phone or something, you know, connected to our PCs, where it's a lot more cleaner, looks a little bit more professional.
Yeah.
And everyone's doing it. Athletes are doing it. You know, actors are doing it. They're doing interviews with other actors and other sports writers, and it's the new norm. But I remember this was looked down upon. Like, you got a podcast, like anyone can do a podcast.
It's weird being at work, and I have staff members that like found my stuff too.
Really?
And they're like, yo, bro, you doing your thing, bro. I like watching you and your boy. What's his name? And I was like, a Lan Mind. You know, I'll give you your full government away, but you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So yeah, they were like, yo, the podcast is good, bro. I like it. Like, they actually watch or listen to the podcast.
Yeah.
And enjoy it. And before, it was like, I feel like I would have to hide it.
Yeah, because you were like ashamed. Like,
yo, I just do my thing on the side. Not even like I was ashamed, but it was like, people are going to be like, for what?
Yeah.
You know, but now it's like, yo, can you get me on, bro? No, you're not on the podcast. And we're not even famous for real.
Exactly. You know, there's a thing too where people like, the number, like, you know, the little kids be like, oh, how many subscribers you got? And you be like, like 86. Man, you ain't even like, bro. You know how hard it is. You do it until you have 1,000 or more. You talk to me.
Because my students used to talk garbage, like, "Oh, you haven't reached 1,000 yet." I hit 1,000. Now they're like, "Yo, 1,000 subscribers, 1,000 subscribers."
That's funny.
I'm like, you guys are literally 2 weeks ago. You were talking garbage about how I have nothing. Yeah, and it's like, oh, can you buy me something? You got YouTube money. You buy me something.
All of a sudden, you got YouTube money.
Now
like,
you
like the
be
ads
friends?
are paying your rent.
The ads, listen, they pay better than I expected. I'll be honest with you.
No, they do. That's the reason people, you know, try to think about that. When like Mr. Beast drops a video and it's 20 minutes long, God. Just think about how much money he's getting paid on ads alone.
Insane.
It's crazy.
Insane. I need that.
Yeah, you need that Mr.
Somebody
Beast
in my
money.
chat said 100,000 subs by the end of the year. Come on. Speak it into
100,000. That's
existence.
that's
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
a big number.
100,000.
You know what I'm saying?
That is. That's,
You're gonna have
that's
to
huge.
shake your maraca a lot more. You're gonna have to invest in a pole or something. You gotta get to work.
Bro,